Hi, this is Steve Westmark. Thanks again for watching my video blog. And this week we're going to do the second part of the annual report on the Twin Cities for 2011. This part I'm going to talk about what's going on in lender-mediated sales, and what that means is sales that banks sold, or the thing that you've probably heard in the market called short sales. That's where sellers sell their homes and they have more in mortgage against it than what they can pay, and the bank forgives the difference. This first graph that I'm going to show you is in the area of distressed homes, and to see a review. And what you'll see over the last 3 years, in 2009, 10, and 11, is that 50% of the sellers, 50% in the Twin Cities, were some type of lender-mediated sales. And that is why we've seen such a price pressure on properties in the market. If you'll notice on the graph that in 2010, we were at about 10%. And in fact, if you go back to 2004, we were down around 2% for lender-mediated type of sales where they're bank-owned. This has all come about because of the decline in prices, because of the mortgage crisis that happened in our marketplace. The next graphs I'm going to show you are going to show you what goes on in the median sale prices according to the different types of sale. So for instance, the traditional sale, the owner who just sold outright, was not involved with a bank, was not involved with a short sale. In 2008, the median sale price was $224,000. We have seen a decline in the traditional sale, so that in 2011 it was $200,000. But it's nowhere near the amount of value that dropped, where in short sales in 2008 they were at $175,000, and in 2011 they dropped to $31,000. So a much more significant drop in price. So that even between the 2010 price on the traditional sale, which was a -8% about, and under the short sale, it was a 12%. Well, the last graph I'll show you on the median sale price is the area of foreclosure. And in foreclosures back in 2008, the foreclosure homes were at $135,000, and this year the median sale price is $108,000. We saw a decline of over 14% from 2010 to 2011 in the median sale price in bank-owned properties. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, and you'll want to download on my website this whole report. It does by city both area overviews and area median sale prices. So depending on the area you are in the Twin Cities, it breaks it down to Bayport, Arden Hills, Champlin, Chanhassen, Delwood, Wayzata, Mound, Montrose. Whatever the city you live in, you can see what's going on in your city. Now I'm just going to pick one city, and I'll just pick one that's close to me, like Eden Prairie, and show you what's gone on in Eden Prairie. In 2011, just to go back, total sales in the Twin City marketplace were 41,400. In the city of Eden Prairie, they had 755% of those sales. That was an increase of total sales for Eden Prairie last year of 11%. The percentage makeup of the sales, 2.5% of the sales in Eden Prairie were new construction, 35% of them were townhouses, and 35% of the sales were some type of lender-mediated sale. That's either a short sale or a bank-owned property. The days on market for the city of Eden Prairie was 156, and the percentage of the original list price to sale price in Eden Prairie was 91.3%. So if a person was asking $100,000 for their original sale price, it was negotiated down to about $91,000. The next thing you'll be able to download and look at is the median sale price. So for instance, in the area of Eden Prairie, over the last 4 years, or 5 years, excuse me, going back to 2007, in Eden Prairie, the median sale price in 2007 was $135,000, and this year the median sale price in Eden Prairie was $257,000. The change from, it shows from 2010 to 2011 was about 3%, and from 2007, it shows about an 18% decline. Now, each area has a different percentage in how it was hit. But then there are other specific areas that maybe are third or fourth tier suburbs like Albertville or Andover. And so, for instance, in the area of Albertville, they saw in a decline in price over the last 5 years of 35% versus the 18% that happened in Eden Prairie. Now, this is why when I meet with sellers, we go through the statistics, we look specifically to their area, their type of property, whether it be townhouse, condo, single family, and then you also look to see how much of the properties are lender mediated sales and how did that affect the value. Now, I hope you enjoyed the opportunity to hear about some of these things. Do take the time to download the information from my website on these different areas. You'll find it very interesting, and if you'd like to meet with me more specifically on your property, please give me a call. Thanks so much. Make it a great day. Bye.